Hey guys, it's Annalene. How are you? I hope you've had some time off during your Easter break to have a bit of downtime. I know when I was in uni as a student, Easter break was usually catch up week, catching up on sleep and assignments. But I hope in and amongst all of it, you've been able to have a little bit of downtime and a bit of relaxation and just, reset your batteries again for semester. Um, I'm actually technically still off the grid, and I'll be back in Melbourne on Monday. But I'm right now hanging out with this little monkey. This is Charlie, my little puppy that stays with my mom and dad. She's just so cute and spoilt rotten, aren't you? You spoilt? You're not spoilt. um, well, I thought I would still check in with you guys anyway, just to make sure that everything's cool, you know what's happening this week, and just to touch base with you on your assignment. What Charlie, sit still. On your assignment number 1. Okay, yes, I love you too. So heading off on Tuesday, on the 5th of April, you will have Stirk again, and he'll be talking to you about thermal processes in the engineering building. But then on Friday, on the 8th of April, you will meet Zhongsheng Feng. So Zhongsheng will be starting off his components of lecturing with you, and he'll be starting off with homogenization in old arts from 1 to 3 p.m. So make sure you are there for both of their lectures. And on the 11th of April, which is not this coming Monday, but Monday week, I do realize you have assignment number 1 due, and I hope you've had time to have a look at it. I hope you've given it some good good thought and good effort in what you're doing with it. The topic is ionization radiation treatment. Is it an appropriate technology for food processing? Now, there's no right or wrong answers at all. Okay, so you're not trying to work out what do I think. Do I agree that irradiation should happen, or do I personally disagree with it? That's not what this is about. This is about you having a look at the resources, having a look at the information, weighing up the pros and the cons, and deciding whether you think it is a suitable or viable strategy, all right, for food preservation. So you're going to sell your viewpoint based on evidence that you have derived from the literature. Now, I have had an email come through wanting to know if it's okay to use stuff from, references from the 1990s. I do realize that there are, yes, Charlie, yes. You agree with that question too? Yeah? Should we use stuff from the 1990s? Oh, I think with her, you could probably just use anything and she'd just lick your face anyway, wouldn't you? If you think about it, there will be some things in textbooks and journal articles like that are from, the 1990s, which is actually old, in inverted brackets. It's old data. It's old research. The thing with research is, as we understand more, as we do more research, things become clearer. We understand information, we understand technology, we understand new results in sometimes different ways. Sometimes results, what they were in the 1990s, can be reinterpreted once we have a greater amount of research. So it's really important for you, whilst you may find some stuff from the 1990s, it is really important for you to actually have a look at what is the current research, what is the current thing that's happening, what is the current evidence, what is industry doing, or what is the research world doing at this current moment in time. So trying to keep it as fresh and as new as possible. Now, I realize that there are times when you will have to refer back to older literature, but that should not be the basis for your assignment. The assignment should really be constructively looking at literature in the last 10 odd years. So keep that in mind. Have a look at that. That's how you're going to really base your evidence from. Put it this way, if we were having a discussion and you start quoting me evidence from the 1990s, and I've read papers from 2008, 2012, 2016, that actually contradicts everything that you're saying because it's old and outdated. It doesn't actually give a lot of substance to your argument. So have a look at stuff from, you know, older generations if you find that, but also make sure you keep up to date with what's current and what's happening. Key thing is, your academics, we actually do read research papers and journal articles for a living. So we're aware of what's happening in the world right now. We are, you know, we would probably have come across a lot of the articles that you may quote in your assignment. So it's really important for you to realize that. That we are aware with what's happening in today's world. We are aware of research and results that are coming out over time, especially in more current times in the last, you know, 5 odd years. So we are aware of where research is tracking and where results are going. So you've got to be aware of that as well. All right. So it's 1,000 words, approximately 1,000 words. It's worth 20%, 1,000 words plus minus 10%. Harvard style of referencing, and make sure you get it in on time. So the LMS does shut down at 6 p.m. on the 11th of April, which is Monday week. And if you do need to re-upload it for some weird and wonderful reason, because it will shut off at 6 p.m., you'll actually have to email me and then I will open it up for you. So there's no way that you can get around it. So make sure you get your work in, upload it on time. I have enabled you to upload your work so you can see the level of similarity and adjust your work and correct that appropriately. So make sure you use that while you've got it. And yeah, I probably won't see you this week unless you come by and specifically see me. But for me and Charlie, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Get some downtime in there. And yeah, we'll see you next week. All right then. Bye.